Greetings, family. No one come. Greetings. I didn't make the screen go dark. Hit the like button, please. Now, why do my phone? Oh, let me go get my phone. So I didn't make the screen go dark by putting my hand up to the damn screen. Hit the like button. We gonna talk about some shit. Need that little piece of onion. Boy. Boy. It's a chicken salad. Okay. Boy, but I gotta eat my chip with my bite. I love you back, Pia. All right. Let's talk, family. Let's talk Negro to Negro. Motherfucker to motherfucker. Family meeting. Huddle up, niggas. Huddle up. Huddle up, niggas. Huddle up. Hit the like button, please. The shit is my fault, but it ain't my fault, but it's my fault. Let me go ahead and take accountability. Let me go back a little bit. I used to think that Cosmic TJ and Maya was scamming me out of money as far as the invoices go. When Maya would send me over the paycheck invoice, sometimes I would question her because it seemed like I was paying TJ the wrong amount of money. But I never counted it, okay? I let that shit go. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of things that I keep allowing to happen. That's why I have to take accountability, because this shit is my fault. I could not prove that. I probably could have, but I could not, okay? So I thought to myself, bitch, you always thinking some other shit. Like, knock it the fuck off. So Malika will validate that they would talk on the phone for hours. And I would question if they were talking about me. But I let that shit go. Because if a bitch can't bring it to me, it don't matter, right? So then the shit with Maya happened. But something told me Yehuda told me that he was still in contact with Maya. But that's not my business, not my problem. I'm not that kind of person. If you want to talk to her, that's what the fuck ever. So I let that shit go. Then I got word that he was saying that deity said this, Yehuda said that, Yehuda, the deities. I had no idea what was actually happening. And that's my fault. Because I stay busy a lot. And this happens a lot. There's a lot of shit that I just kind of let go. And I don't say things. And people see it, people know it. If you are not aware, you may have been aware. You don't see tea to be told in the chat no more either, do you? There's a lot of shit that always comes to me. I'm not going to get into the shit with that, but I will talk about this shit because I have to be accountable for people always showing up in my life and wanting to befriend or Quatita girlfriend, family, love Quatita type shit. And me just always being the motherfucker that just my fault. I will no longer validate, support, none of that shit. Not the way I was doing it. When I know what the fuck I know, I need to know what the fuck I know. I was seeing a lot and I was aggravated about it. But I didn't want anyone to think that Quatita's a hater. Because I wore the nigga shirt. I took pictures in it. I'm very supportive. But I don't want nobody to ever think that Quatita's a hater or, oh, Governess thinks that, oh, she the only one that could talk. Like, I know what I know. I know what I know. I had this conversation with Maya J when he was telling her things. And I'm like, just think about where it's coming from. Just consider the source. How is it Yehuda's telling him shit that's not being told to me? How the deity's telling him shits that's not being told to me? But I let people breathe. Because I try not to judge that like, I don't know. The nigga don't read for me. I don't know. So I don't know. And I try not to judge other people's gifts. Because then the motherfucker be like, that bitch thinks I've heard it all. Oh, Quatita, that bitch, she thinks that she don't want nobody closer to Yehuda. Like, it ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. Because I'm not worried about nobody being closer to Yehuda than me. I'm not worried about it. But I know what I know. And I knew the shit was not going right. And I have people coming to me saying certain things. And I haven't seen Cole Brady in the chat for a minute now. Because I pay attention. I don't know what the fuck is happening. But what I do know is that people are snakish as fuck. And I don't even want to say I can't help. Like, they can't help it. They can. People can help it. They don't want to help it. He has told, I watched the live back from earlier because I wanted to see if anybody said that anything that was told to them or said, or was anybody like played or, out of money. Like I can't return that shit, but I'm just saying I want to understand how long this been going on. And I got a message saying, Governess, this has been going on since the first time you put him up on your website, because I was one of his first readings. And he immediately started telling me what the deity said. There is a lady. Let me just read you what she sent me, because this is how deep and scary this shit can be and dangerous. That this shit is dangerous. This is her message, and I'm not going to state her name, but she says, "Greetings, Governess. I was trying to write you in the chat, but I've gotten a few readings from TJ, and he has told me my daughter has an infection in her blood and had a heart problem, and that Yehuda basically told him this, but I give my kids herbs and organic medicine, but I went crazy giving it to my youngest because he said she had all these problems. I also feel so misled about my love life. I've been asking him about that, and now I feel like he's completely told me anything. I'm so hurt and confused, but I send love to you, Governess, and I'm glad you exposed it. I've sent many people to him. I feel horrible." He's had one of our cousins. I've told you he's told so many people to move to North Carolina. One of our cousins picked her whole family up because he said Yehuda said that's what she was supposed to do. She picked her entire family up, bro, and went to North Carolina and was out in the car with her babies. This shit is fucking real because people want to be seen, want to be heard, want to be what I am, to have what I fucking have, or whatever the fuck they think I have. Told so many people different things, bro. Told few people they had a curse on them, not just Carbon. Few people. It is disappointing and it is sick. One of the cousins, I was telling her, and I said no, because she said he made it seem like the guy Andrew was playing in his head. And I keep saying, that's why I keep saying, I'm not being funny. I'm not being malicious. He's delusional. But I wasn't understanding how delusional he was. Malika kept telling me, Quatita, he's delusional. He's acting like you're not talking to him. He's acting like he doesn't know what you're saying to him. And I kept trying to tell him that this man was not for him. But he insisted, I was told just tonight, that he would have these conversations on his live about this man, saying that this man was communicating mentally. Like, come on. I had no idea. But the issue of my accountability needs to come in, because when I say something, people go off of my recommendation. And let me tell you something. I've sent people to him. When I closed down my books, I sent people to him. I sent people to Tap In with Tiff. I sent people, because if I can't do the reading, I'm telling people, I know people, a couple people that I can vouch for. Because I've had people come to me and say, I had a reading with TJ, it was great. But it was all based off the fucking deities. Like, this shit is disappointing to me. It's angering to me and disappointing. There's nothing I can do but stop like endorsing people, stop trying to help people, because people don't want to do the work. People want clout. People want to be watched on the live like Quatita. I don't know why it's so fucking hard for people to just do the fucking work. When I said, this was months ago, Maya might have still been with me at this time. This is how long I've been talking to him about this. And maybe I should have been more direct. I don't know. But I said, I'm going to take a step back. And if you think you can do what I do, let me see it then. If you think you are me, let me see it then. I said this. I said it on the live. If you are talking to the deities, tell Yehuda to tell you some world events. Make it make sense. This is how long I've been talking to this guy about this shit. And again, maybe I should have been more fucking direct. But I try not to hurt people's feelings. I try to let people just be and let them breathe. I try not to step on people's toes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting it, and you're out here applauding the shit like you don't know I'm talking to you, and you know I'm talking to you, bro. But you just thought that I wasn't going to call you out, that I was not going to cut you off. You thought I was going to allow you to taint Yehuda's name? You thought I was going to let you taint the power of the spirit? People, listen, I got a call from one of our cousins tonight. Let me tell you, I'm not going to give you her name, but she told me. She said, I had a reading with you. This was back in July or June. She said it was right before September. I know that. She said, you told me, Quatita, to consolidate all of my student loans. And I did, $87,000. She said, I kept putting it off, and I kept hearing you say, consolidate your loans. So I consolidated my loans, and I did the ritual. I did the 222 ritual, the money ritual of oil in the feet. They cleared her fucking entire student loan debt of $87,000. This work is real over here. Yehuda shows up around me. The deities show up around me, up on me. I let it go when you were in my back seat. He was in my back seat. Not to mention, remember the one cousin, Centura? She came on the live, her and her mom. She came on giving praise about what Yehuda did. She did the money ritual and got $110,000. $110,000 based off of this over here. And you thought that I was going to allow you to come in with your fuckery and bullshit? I could slap your fucking head off your shoulders, sir. I ignored it when you and Maya J was in my back seat, pretending like you were transforming into Papa. I just let that shit ride. You know and I know Papa would never come into your vessel. None of the deities will, and you know why. I let it go. Motherfucker think because they contort their motherfucking bottom lip that means Papa is inside of you. This shit wasn't no overnight motherfucking process. Maya tried to convince people, oh, Quatita didn't really die. Papa said Quatita didn't die. Bitch, my heart went as low could get, and they couldn't get my shit to raise back up. Bitch, I was on the brink of death. Bitch, I died and came back. But you needed people, she needed people, Maya needed people to think that. She told me one day in the car, people, before we get to know you, we're in fan mode, but once we get to know you, we feel like we could just talk to you and treat you any kind of way. She said that shit to me. And you would think you could do that because why? I don't have to move a motherfucking muscle, Maya J and TJ. Because yes, the spirit got it. My ancestors got it. The deities got it. Yehuda wanted me to know this for a fucking reason. He kept telling me, you ain't got to out him on the live. But I do got to out you on the live. Because people need to know how much I love Yehuda and the shit that you have done. You will stand accountable for it. I've tried to support. I've tried to forgive. I tried to overlook. I didn't want to have certain conversations. How dare you send me $200 for Melamar and you owe me $200? Malika said you should have kept it, Quatita. But I ain't that kind of motherfucker. I refunded your $200 for Melamar because I told you don't send it. And you sent it anyway like fuck me. And said for Melamar, not for my, and then you said to the person you got to reading with today, you said to her, why Quatita just didn't tell me I was 2 months behind. I've been running your ad for you nonstop. It is not one Wednesday that's gone past that your fucking ad didn't run at least twice. And if I'm on a StreamYard doing something outside of Let's Have the Conversation, I run your ad just like I run Nick T's ad, just like I run Malika's ad, Chaz, mine, bringing Chandrika aboard because she just started. So you didn't know you had not fucking paid me for 2 months? What I gotta call and chase you down for? You're on every fucking live. In the chat promoting. You're in the chat promoting your shit. You ain't know you ain't paid for your promotion? No, you too busy trying to be me. You too busy trying to ride my coattail. You too busy trying to create some motherfucking tarot cards that I don't give a fuck about. This was bullshit. And I need to take accountability because I'm too good to people. I'm too nice to people. I give way too many fucking chances and opportunities. My good friend Malika said this to me. And if it didn't ring or register at that time, it registers to me today. I give legs up for people who don't even earn it. She says that I should make people start at an F instead of an A. When people come to me, I automatically give them an A and let them work themselves down to an F. I need to start people at an F and make them prove their position of an A to me. But see, I'm a good motherfucker. And I'm always under attack. And that's all right, because I eat that shit. But I tell you what the fuck Cosmic TJ and Maya J has done. I'll never trust another motherfucker. I told this boy to his face, you are the reason I have not started Black Magic back up because I don't want you on it. But I'm torn because I feel bad. Because I was going to hand it over. Remember, I was going to hand Black Magic over. Spirit kept stopping me. Spirit kept stopping me. Let me plug this in. Wait a minute. I was going to hand it over to you and let you run it. I was going to do that. But you know the funny part? Last time this happened, it was a woman, and not Charming T. It was another woman from my first Black Magic panel. Her name was Charm. And she worked for me on Black Magic, and I had not heard from her. Spirit said, Quachita, where's Charm at? And I said, I don't know. He said, call her. And I called her. No, it's not you, Charming T. This is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I called her. And she was like, oh, I was going to talk to you. You know, I didn't know this. See, this is how Yehuda work. This is how he want me to see shit. And I talked to her. I said, well, you know what? I want to hand Black Magic over to you, let you run it for me. Because I can't do everything. And I think this would be good. You know, just to like let y'all go ahead and see what y'all can do. I never read on Black Magic. Because if I put myself up on Black Magic, the rest of my panel would not get money. They would not get any business. Because people would come to me, and I know that. When I had Cosmic TJ, I had Tiffany, I had Takora, I had Charming T, and I had my daughter up on my website. I immediately took myself off of my website because they wouldn't get no bookings. Only way they would get bookings is if I was booked out and people didn't want to wait. I am very the fuck fair. I am very fair about what I do. Because I'm for everybody. I am for everybody. The problem is nobody is ever for fucking me in the right, correct fucking way, bro. And the same way I was going to hand Black Magic over to a fucking trader, I almost did it again. And Spirit wanted me to see, you're doing it again. But I just thought, because it was just in my mind, and I was going to have a private conversation with him, and Spirit said, no, do it on the line. So I'm thinking, okay, Yehuda, I'm would do it on the live. And I said it. TJ, I'm going to hand it over to you in German. But I just didn't know. You was like, so, okay. No, you're not. You're not even going to start it back up. And I've been wanting to and trying to. But because I'm never quite distrusting like I should be. Yehuda stops a lot of my shit. Spirit stops a lot of my shit. Because I still have lessons that I have to learn about loving too much, too trusting, too available to people. Even when I say don't text my phone, do you know 15 people will text my phone because they say, you're not talking to me? And then catch an attitude if I don't respond. I am really completely blown away and just done. Like, I can't even understand what the fuck. You would take people money and scam people, bro? 5 and 6 months? You're telling people to uproot their whole families. You're telling people that their children are ill. You're telling people that they are cursed. You're like, I'm confused. I have 2 people left on my list that I need to get done this evening. And that is Des O and Leona W. And we're going to start that in just a second. Let me apologize to everyone sincerely. I feel like a mother who keeps bringing pedophiles into the house with her little girls. That's how I feel right now. And I feel like I owe everyone an apology because people trust me and they trust my word because I've earned that. I've earned it, excuse me. And I'm not making people earn the same kind of trust that's being given. And for those of you who may have been told wrong things, those of you who may have uprooted your family and been doing certain things based off of this motherfucking knucklehead's word. I don't have to be insulting, I hear you, but I feel like he's a knucklehead. I'm not being funny, Yehuda. I feel like he's a fucking knucklehead, man. Gratitude. I apologize. Sincerely. If you feel like you have been duped and scammed out of some money, out of information, if you are questioning what's been told to you, I so sincerely apologize. I apologize for each and every person that I have brought into your lives and have given them the trust of you that was not due to them because you trusted me. I will no longer allow people in my space, in your space, to do this. I cannot promote. I will not endorse unless it is a product And I have to start to put up a disclaimer that I'm going to create that says this product stands alone, that Quatita and a walk with the ancestors not necessarily, okay? Because this is too much. Please do not call me queen. My name is Quatita. And I'm all right with you calling me that. Gratitude. I have to be accountable here. Gratitude you for, yes, no affiliation. I gratitude you for, saying, Quatita, you having a human experience, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. I have to be accountable because I didn't know. And I was sending people over there thinking the right things were being done. And I won't do it. I won't send. I cannot. I am not. I will not. Absolutely the fuck not. Gratitude. Greetings, Eugene. Let's go ahead and get these 2 readings knocked out. Because I have a headache and I'm really just vexed about it all. Even when all this shit was happening, I was still very supportive. Wearing a t-shirt, promoting this t-shirt, because I'm just trying to let people breathe and win. I just want people to win. Meanwhile, people just want to fucking be Quatita. You just want to be me. And why? You want to experience the rapes that I've experienced? You want to get beat up like I got beat up? You want to have nobody in your fucking corner? But you just want somebody to what? You build. And you're not the first motherfucker to build their fucking shit off of my name and off of my back. Bitches built they shit off my name every fucking day by talking crazy about me. And bitches still love me at the same time, and still whatever the fuck will get a bitch a penny. Whatever will get a bitch a penny. I'm more motherfucking woman than any of these motherfuckers. I am the epitome of pulling myself up. Someone pulling their selves up by their bootstraps. Because I've always had spirit no matter what I was doing, where I was at. I always looked for the face of God. I always was searching, trying to understand who I was. Always never gave up on spirit. Never. I was always walking in this walk no matter what. And you want to be great over fucking night. Don't worry about it. You ain't the first motherfucker. You damn sure will be the last one, though. This is what I'm requesting and I'm asking. If you feel like you want Quatita to validate you, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a completely different side of me. Don't send me nothing to my phone saying, let me show you this. You're going to be impressed. I promise you I won't be. I'm going to ignore the fuck out of you. And you're going to be like, I know that bitch seen it, and you know I did. And if I did, and if I didn't, I still didn't. I don't really give a fuck if you read. I don't really give a fuck if you look different in pictures. I don't give a fuck. Don't send it to me. I don't need you to send me 100 screenshots because somebody's scamming under my name. Of course they are. Because this is what crabs in a barrel look like. Don't send it to me. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing I can fucking do. If I have to tell people again, I don't reach out to you via your DM or your inbox or your TikTok. If you are already following me on fucking Facebook, why would I tell you to follow me and send me a friend request? Don't fucking send me nothing. I do not give a fuck. That means leave Quatita the fuck alone. If it is not about business and you want to book a session, please don't do it. Don't do it because I don't care. I don't. I'm so glad you're in the chat, Cole Brady, because I was very worried about you. I was very, very worried about you because I had not seen you and I was very worried, and I'm glad that you're okay. Your presence was missed here, and I want you to know that. I'm so sick of people, bro. Let me get rid of some of this shit out of here. I'm so glad tomorrow Friday. I will be doing a personal interview with Chandrika. She's an artist, and I do believe that is Saturday. I have to look. Understood. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what Cole Brady's saying? You see? Like, he caused such friction in her fucking home. That could have been deadly, bro. That shit could have been deadly. Nobody takes accountability of how they affect people's lives or what the fuck they do or how they show up, bro. You completely lied to this woman. Man. Oh, God. Yes, Saturday will be Chandrika's interview, but she's such an amazing artist. Okay, so amazing. Let me see if I can show you some really quickly. And she's going to be reason why I'm doing her interview is because she will be one of the sponsors on a slot of let's have the conversation and anytime I'm on and things like that. Child, why are they talking about my Christian Mingle account is suspended? Bitch, I don't have a Christian Mingle account. Ooh. Let me see. I can't even. Bitch, I do not have a Christian Mingle account. I promise you I don't. We'll be doing an interview with her. She has great stuff. I don't know if y'all remember my wooden thing that has my face on the back of it and it has Yehuda on the inside. It's like wood, but it's like my face is carved into it. Chandrika did that. She's also the illustrator for our new children's book that we have for Squipperlish. So we got some stuff coming on. I'm gonna see if I can reach Dad's old first child. He is over in London. I don't even know how to dial out to London. I might have to see on the WhatsApp. By the way, I do believe the cards are being shipped. I need them people to get it together. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to call this shit, but I'm gonna try. Okay. So I think he's in here. Yeah, no, oh shit, no, that's somebody else. Oh shit, I'm about to call somebody different. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to do something different. Then let me put the number in. Phone. Okay. I wonder if I gotta put a one in. They hurry up and took down the live we did last night of raising the frequency. I wonder if I gotta put a one in first. Let me see. I don't know how to call. Jonathan, didn't he send me something on here before? Child, I got such a headache. I think he texted. Let me see. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, they took it down right after we did it. Hello? Des?
Speaking. Governess?
Oh my God, you were sleeping. I have no idea what time it is over there.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What time is it over there, Des?
3:50.
Oh my God. And here I am like a psycho just letting your phone ring.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me what's a good time for you? Because I want to do it, but I know we're on two different timelines, and I just don't want to do that to you right now. I want you to get your sleep in. So
Oh, well, do you know what? I'm awake now, and I was kind of awake anyway. I was, because I'm awake at different times. I've not been really sleeping lately anyway.
Okay.
I'm not, yeah.
Okay.
Fine. It's absolutely fine right now.
Okay, gratitude. Okay, tell me what I can look at for you, Des.
Anything really, anything the spirit has for me, and I really need direction right now into what I should be doing with my life. I really kind of a bit lost.
Okay. Okay, I know they are so in love with your voice and your accent right now. Okay, I'm gonna burn some sage. Okay. All right, let me see here. I'm just gonna write some things down, Des.
Okay.
Okay. There's a couple things. What I wrote down was trading and marketing. I don't know what that is. I just heard it, so I wrote it down. Okay. And then
Okay.
something about they turned their backs. I feel like somebody turned their back on you, or you were thrown under the bus about something. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are you in corporate?
No, not really. No.
What's the trading or the marketing or the financial kind of thing?
I don't know. I'm not very good with finances at all.
I don't think that you are, but I want to understand what it is about the trading or the finances or the marketing. Like somebody threw you under the bus about something that feels like it has something to do with finances or something. Okay.
Okay. It may be family.
Okay. Where's Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Yeah.
I don't really have any. It's another city that's in England, but I don't have any connections.
I want you to remember I'm saying that to you.
Okay.
I want to also understand because I need to acknowledge your father. And then I keep them like somebody came from a different place or were brought over from a different place. Okay. Um,
Okay.
Give me just a second. Somebody makes me feel like my blood pressure is up. Like I feel really sick at my stomach. I feel very
Okay. Yeah.
nauseous.
Yeah.
I also
My
keep
mother
hearing
has.
mom. Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again, Des.
My mother has problems with her blood pressure.
Okay. And she's still
And it
living?
may be my dad. Yes, it may be my father as well. My father's passed.
Okay. Oh, that's why I'm acknowledging your dad. And mom has the blood pressure because I feel like my blood pressure is up. Okay. I don't know why they keep repeating Liverpool. I hear it. Is that like like I know you said it's another city, but and you don't have any connections to it. Um, is it a upscale kind of city?
No, it's less than London.
It's
There
less
is another
than.
place called. Yeah, it's a smaller city than London, and it's not particularly affluent. There is
Okay.
a place called Liverpool Street.
Oh, that's in London?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not understanding because somebody has something to do with trading or marketing. Like who's in like
Okay.
corporate? Like I keep wanting to say like exchange or um like brokering.
Okay. Could be a member of my family, but we're so. I don't really know too much about extended members of my family, but I have loads of family that could be in corporate and things like this.
But it seems like that doesn't feel right when you say that to me like that. It doesn't feel right because it feels like is it three of y'all in total siblings?
No, there's more.
You have three outside of yourself?
I have.
Do you have three brothers? Let me go there.
I've got two brothers.
And it's with you is 3. Okay. Because I want
Yeah.
to acknowledge the 3 boys. I have to say it that way. I don't know what is happening, but I keep acknowledging like trading, marketing, money, like somebody took something or threw something on someone under the bus. But I keep feeling like it's you. Like somebody threw you under the bus, like and took something.
I've been feeling that my whole life. That there was lots of goings on with. There were lots of secrets in my family, and when my father died, one of my brothers and one of my sisters have always been really nasty anyway, and yeah, just lots of secrets and carrying on, and my mother hasn't really helped any of this.
Was something supposed to come to you but did not come to you?
Perhaps, yeah. Perhaps. And well, it wasn't much, but it was like my dad's watch.
I'm missing something. Do you date? Do you date outside of your race? Who's dates outside of the race?
I have in the past, but not often.
Okay.
My other brother does.
Okay. I want you to just remember what I'm saying to you, okay? Because I feel like I have the father, okay, here. But I need to acknowledge these things and I can't make it make sense to myself right now. Um, because something was taken and like you were thrown under the bus. And I keep saying under the bus, but really it feels like something was taken from you. Now, I don't know, again, Liverpool Street, I don't know what's on that. I don't know if that's like a bank or I don't know what's on that street. Okay. But I want you to remember that I'm saying this. Okay.
Liverpool Street is like near the City of London. It's like the financial city in
Oh,
London.
okay. That's perfect. 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 Like some of this may not even make sense. I want you to remember everything I'm getting ready to say to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I keep seeing you walk with 2 genomes. Okay. I don't know why, but you have your hand in your pocket. And I keep feeling like I'm in a financial institution. Okay. But I also keep feeling like someone is trying to throw you under the bus about something. I don't want you to forget that because I feel like that's something that's very important. Okay. Now I'm going to listen. Because I want to acknowledge a M name, and that could be first or last, like McBride, McKnight, like Michael. There's an M name I need to acknowledge.
Okay. It could be Margaret, my mum.
Oh, okay. I'm going to listen. Who's the middle brother? Is that you?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Out of the
From my
3 of
mum,
you
yeah.
boys, you're the middle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did your parents or your grandparents came over from somewhere else?
Yeah. My parents, they
Okay.
came to London.
Okay. They're African or Jamaican?
African.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I keep feeling like your mom signed papers about something. But I feel like it's connected to your father. Um,
Mm.
I'm gonna listen for just a moment. Do you know where the T name comes in at too, please?
Tea.
Yes.
Tea. No.
Remember, I'm asking you this, okay? Like
Yeah.
Tommy, Troy, Tony. There's a T name. Um, Wait a minute. Were you gonna do something that was gonna require you to um like travel about? Did you decide not to do it, or is that something you're thinking about doing?
Um, travel. What do you mean travel about? Like internationally or just like locally?
Like I want to say internationally, but you are in a different country, so I don't know how to register that. Because for me, it would be
Okay.
internationally, but for you, it may just be local. But I feel like it's traveling or something.
No, not recently. No, I can't think of anything right now.
Mm-mm. I feel like this would be something that stands out where somebody would have offered for you to do something or go somewhere. But it would require like the traveling. Um,
Okay.
I'm not understanding because I keep wanting to connect you to a genome, like with some sort of contract or doing something that will require you to move about or travel.
I don't really know. I don't have any genomes close to me like that.
No, this feels business.
At the moment, basically, I'm working like as a film extra, just on and off, and
Yes,
I'm not really.
yes. It's going to require you to travel.
Okay.
So I thought you were modeling, but I couldn't make that make sense.
Okay, I've done a little bit in the past when I was younger, but these days it's like, yeah, I'm working in the background on films, but even that it's just become a little bit stale for me. I was looking for something
You're going to have to
more challenging.
travel. It's going to require you to travel. Do you want to be in the forefront? Why did you stop
I'd like to make some
modeling?
money. And why did I stop? I didn't really start. It was just like I was a part of an agency, and it was I didn't really push it. I didn't really have that confidence when, as a younger person, didn't really know where I wanted to be, and plus, much of my family are more academic, so I always had that insecurity of not being more academic.
I don't know if these are commercials that I'm looking at, but I keep feeling like something is like something is not right, or and maybe that is what the throwing it you under the bus about. It just feels like there's going to be some traveling, something about a contract. But again, I thought it was modeling, and maybe it is doing some sort of acting, but it's about like you're putting yourself out there because it's going to require you to travel in some capacity. Um, and I hear you say
And
that
they're
it's gotten stale, but
going to throw me under the bus. Did you say?
I feel
Or
like it's either going to happen or it's already happened because I feel like it's the genomes that does it.
okay,
I can't make that make sense because it's something about trading and marketing, and financial.
trading and marketing, financial.
I'm missing something. I can't understand this. I'm missing something. Where's the B name at?
B. My dad's name was B. Barnabas.
Okay. But did your dad like do any marketing or anything?
Um, my father. Well, when he was in this country, he was basically a cleaner, but before that, he had studied law, he had been a teacher.
Just let me listen for just a moment. I want you to really hear what I'm saying because do you have another brother that looks like you?
That looks like me?
Yes.
No.
You're the only thin, tall.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I look very much like my dad. I don't really look like my brothers.
You look like your
Sort of
dad.
thing. Yeah. I could have more siblings out there because, as I said, there are so.
No, it's something
secrets and lies.
particular because I want to know if I'm looking at you with the hand in the pocket with the genomes, or who could I possibly be looking at? Like if it's your brother, but I also keep feeling like maybe it's your dad. So when you say no, it's not my brother, I look like it's my dad. I look like, then I have to understand it because somebody has
I
something.
have a son as well. I have a son. He's tall. He looks like kind of like me.
Oh, how old is your son?
He's 27.
Well, what the fuck? I thought you was around that age. Oh my God. Okay. 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 Ugh. Okay, this may all make sense now. Okay. And what does he do?
Um, we're estranged right now, but he has little businesses going that are not always above board, you know?
Okay.
I don't want to go too much
Yeah,
deeper.
no problem. And do you know if he deals with the genomes?
Perhaps he does, yeah.
And then do you know if he travels about?
Not so much.
Okay,
now.
then that part is you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, because I feel like
Actually,
there.
yes, he does do a bit of travel, though. He does do a bit of travel.
Okay.
And he was driving up to different cities at one point. No, he's not driving so much these days. He's lost his license.
Okay. I feel like the genomes are throwing him under the bus. It's something about like trading and oh.
Okay.
That makes sense
It could be, yes.
because of how I have to word that, like trading and marketing. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just feel like there's some very like shady business deals or something where he's going to be thrown under the bus, or someone is trying to throw him under the bus right now. And it feels like it has something to do with like he's in some sort of going into some sort of financial institution, like it could be a bank or something, like something is wrong.
Okay.
Okay. And I know you're estranged, but I just, if you could check on them, you know what I mean? Because something is going wrong there. But as far as you, like, I need to like keep pushing you to still try and act or model. Like, even if you have another job that you do, like, I feel like that can still be for you because I keep feeling like still you will have to. Let me listen. What is that? I think it's two separate things going on. Like, I don't know what all is going on, and if I could possibly maybe talk to you off of the live too, because it's something again about your son. I believe this is who I'm talking about because it makes sense to me now. And him like signing paperwork or putting his name on contracts or something. Um,
Okay.
that does not feel right to me. Okay. Now, but for you, like I keep seeing like you could possibly get on like a commercial or some sort of like upcoming series or something. But it's going to be about you actually getting in there and like pushing your age backwards. Like, because I believe you
Okay.
can do it and pass for whatever age, but I just feel like it's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? um
Yeah.
it's about you getting yourself in this and actually going for the gusto. um I really feel like you could get in one of these like movies or it's a series or something because um it looks like a big piece of land with some sort of big house on it with a garden on it, and I feel like I'm sitting having a conversation with somebody, but I feel like it's an act, like we're not really doing this is like on a set of something. So I feel like you could get in here, but you have to go and start to look at different casting calls or different jobs or opportunities, even if that's modeling, like sitting there taking pictures of letting people like you can do it. You just have to put yourself out there and
Yeah.
still get into
Yeah.
it.
This is it. Yeah, my motivation has really sunk low lately. Well, it's not as much as I was when I was younger.
Yes. I need to make this make sense. Are you in two separate separations? Like, did you separate from someone, get into another situation, a relationship, and separate from that too?
I've been single for a while.
Nope. I want to understand it. Nope. I want to acknowledge like a breakup. Either we got back together and broke up again, or I got with someone else and we broke up.
No, that might be my son. I've been single for quite a while.
Well, let me ask you this: does your son have a son?
Yes, he does.
Okay. I need to. I feel like a lot of this is for him. Then, um,
Okay.
I just feel like he's being naive about something that is going to.
He has been. This is why we've kind of felt sorry to interrupt. Carry on.
No, I feel like it's going to get him into some shit.
It always does. This is kind of why we've fallen out because I have a really hot head when I advise him or tell him certain things and he's not paying attention or listening to me. He doesn't think that I have that kind of like street wiseness that he has. But I've been there, done that. And he just doesn't pay attention.
Yeah, because they're really highlighting that Liverpool and the financial thing. I don't know if he thinks he got some sort of like new gig or slick something, but it just feels like when the shit goes down, they're going to throw him under the bus.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
I don't know why we're acknowledging the breakup twice. So I don't know if it was a relationship, him break up and got with somebody else and broke up, or he got back with the same person and broke up. But it just
Perhaps, yeah.
okay.
The
It just
mother of his child.
okay. It just feels like it's so many things happening. And again, like you said, he's being naive about it. But I feel like it's a dark haired genome that is around him that is a snake.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna be clear about this because I don't want to get too deep in it, but this is like the way they keep pointing this out, Mr. Diaz. It's almost like
Mhm.
there is a situation where somebody has been presented with something like all you have to do is put your name on it and they're never going to know. You sign right here, you take it in there, and they're going to deposit the money into the account. Like it feels like a blue
Yeah.
collar kind of crime, white
Okay.
collar.
Yeah. This sounds like something that he would get into.
And it feels like it's going to go wrong.
Hmm.
And maybe that's why they're bringing it up so deeply, because they're wanting it to like maybe like intercede with this. um
Yeah.
I don't know why he's so trusting, you know. And maybe it's because he's kind of narcissistic and he thinks he knows a lot. um
Yeah. Yeah.
but I just
He
need to
does
say
that.
that,
Yeah.
you know, and I feel like it's your father that's trying to help him. um
Yes. More than
okay.
likely.
um if you get any information about this, if you would reach back out to me and let me know
Hmm.
about this, okay? But I also
Yeah.
want you to put your best foot out here, and not meet people,
Not
okay?
what? Sorry.
I want you to put your best foot out so you can meet people
Okay.
and not hold
You've kind of
yourself
said this
back.
to me before, yeah.
I've done a
But I need
reading for
to
you before.
very briefly,
Oh,
very briefly.
okay.
I think it was one of the classes, and you
Yeah,
said
I
I needed
thought
to be more. What did you say? You said I needed to socialize more.
I saw you in the class before, but I thought maybe no, that's not the same person. You
Yeah, I've
look
been to a
so
couple of
young.
classes. I can do. Yeah, I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do because that kind of runs in my family. We do.
But I feel like I want you to meet people and put yourself out there to like experience love again, but on a different border or foundation. And allowing
Yeah,
yourself to stand in all of your grandness of like whoever you want to love, okay? Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You said this before.
I did.
Yes,
that
a
means
couple of this.
that
You
means
said,
you
yeah.
still ain't doing it then.
Um, no, you're right. I've tried to like socialize. It's difficult for me here because it's just I I find I have a hard time with socializing with people. People are not my favorite things.
Well, I totally get it. They're not
You know.
mine either. Um,
Yeah,
but
especially here
yeah.
in this country. It's just I'm not a fan of genomes. I'm not a fan of genites, and there are there are too many here, and it just drives me mad.
Mm, gotcha. I don't know if you have, different luck with the genomes and genites in the US either, but you know what I mean? Um,
I find, yeah, here is just like too much, too much.
yeah. But however you can meet people, if you got to travel, then travel. But like you got to start to actually put yourself on the market for love, for career, meeting the goals. Every time I try to
Yeah.
see your career, I keep seeing this, whatever this is with your son. And I don't know why
Okay.
that's tying into you. I do not know.
It's funny because I had a dream with him the other day, and it's just like, yeah, I need to speak with him.
Okay. Okay. And you please feel free to reach back out to me. Okay. I know I've had you on here for over
Gratitude.
30 minutes now, but I needed to understand that because it's so loud and so specific. Something is really wrong, Mr. Diz.
Okay.
Okay. But feel free to reach back out to me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a grand morning. Rising.
Gratitude to you, and I absolutely love you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Gratitude. Okay. All
Gratitude.
right. Peace.
All right.
That is so strange. Ooh, my head hurts so bad. I don't know what that baby is over there doing, but child, that was different. The fact that he just had a dream about him. My head is hurting. Leona,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
Fine.
Right? What can I look at for you?
I'm a just listen.
You say you just gonna listen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's nothing in particular you want me to look at.
Um, business,
Okay.
me and my kids.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here and listen.
Okay, cool. Let me ask this first as we get started. Is that you that's always on the couch or something?
Um, no,
Who's always on that couch?
it's not with an L.
I just feel like somebody's always on the couch watching TV all the time.
Lisa.
Okay. Let me listen for a moment. I feel like you're having a very tough time connecting with someone or connecting with other people. I don't know if you feel like you're being like misused or you're being taken advantage of. I don't know what that is, but it just feels like there is a situation where I don't. I feel like it's either you or another person, but I feel like I'm talking about you also that has a tough time controlling your temper as well. Um, it just feels like spazzing out or like constantly saying something. Um, but I also feel like somebody knows how to get under your skin, um, and knows how to not give you the attention that you're asking for.
Mm,
Wait a minute.
I know how I can. Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um, I don't know if I'm talking about all the time or if I'm talking about a particular incident. What's the incident where you're asking, is somebody going to come and lay down, or why are you still in there? What is that? Are you in a relationship with somebody?
um, I wouldn't call that a relationship, but I talked to someone, yes. And with the temper part, I think like my temper is like based off, depends on how they vibe is. Like I give it to how they give it to me. Sometimes, but I know how to control myself.
But does that have something to do with you wanting? It feels like attention, but it feels like I want somebody to come lay down, come lay down with me. Like, why are you not in here?
Mm, sometimes.
That's why I say I don't know if this is all the time or if this is a particular incident, because it's like I keep seeing it over and over again. Is that what gets under your skin?
No, now I get under my skin. He's just younger than me. He don't know how to talk. He more aggressive sometimes. You might be talking about him.
I feel like it's a lot going on. Let me stop because I need to understand who was just in jail or who's in jail. What is that?
Who's in jail?
Yes.
I have a friend in jail.
What kind of friend is that?
Oh, just a friend. We all used to hang together.
Okay. I feel like what's coming up, what I'm trying to understand is it's the people you're surrounding yourself with that's causing like you to not grow. Like the person that's like lazy bones are always on the couch, and like the situationship that you're dealing with, the person in jail, and like it feels like some family or something that's like either always asking you for something or asking you for money or asking you to do stuff. It feels like it's a lot of.
Yeah, I had like moved myself from them. I did move myself from them. Yeah, I just recently did that, and then like you might as well say like I'm not angry, but I'm speaking more of my mouth. Like my mouth starting to run more, and I'm like just putting my foot down. So it's either you're gonna get that, and you're just gonna leave it like that.
Where's the CH or the SH name? Like Sean.
Charlemagne.
Who is that?
That is people I had looked up to. That's my daddy's first cousin. That's on my daddy's side.
Okay. And you said you used to look up to that person?
Yeah, I used to look at them, but I think we got a situation going on now. I feel like they talking about me. But I'm just to the point, like I don't care, because I want my kids back.
Oh, you beat me to it, damn it. Fuck. You beat me to it because I was about to say, is somebody trying to take your kids?
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Fuck. Oh, I'm mad you beat me to that. Because it's a lot happening. And I'm just trying to understand because it feels like it's like poor decision making, or surrounding myself with people, and like it just feels like people think that they know best, and there's somebody trying to take your child, and like the money issues, and like instability and like moving around, or it feels like it's always something happening.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I have felt that. I actually felt that this week. So I told them I want my kids now. Bring my kids back. So she sent me a
Okay,
text.
well, wait a minute. Let me understand this. Let me listen. Do you have three children, or is there another child where they are?
Oh no, I only have 3.
Okay, so there is three. And is there a gap between the first one and the last two?
Yes.
Let me understand. Does the first one not want to come back?
No, she wants to come back. Both of them want to come back. Now the last one can't talk. She don't really know what's going on because she ain't number one, about to be 2.
Okay. I don't know why I keep wanting to separate. What's the age between the oldest and the next one?
10 and 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought there was like 12, but I totally get it. Okay. Cause somebody, um, are they with your mom or your stepmom?
Neither.
Who's the female that's there?
They are with my daddy's first cousin, Virginia.
Because okay. Because the female that's there, if that's your first cousin, I feel like she is trying to talk the oldest one into staying. Like I feel like she doesn't want them to come back, or she doesn't want one of them to come back. That's why it was the oldest one wanting to stay.
Mm.
It's something about her.
When I called the phone, she don't answer, and then like I have to call like 3 or 4 times before she answers, and then she put my child on the phone.
But there's an issue. What's the situation with the school?
Because my daughter didn't want to do the school until she come back home. So I had got on her about doing, because she's in homeschool. So she's in homeschool.
Yeah.
And she felt like in her mind, if she don't do her school there, I'm coming back home. So I just told her to bring my child back. Because she want to be with me. I want all of them.
Right. Understood. But she don't want them to come home because it's something about, and maybe pause.
4 years ago.
Wait. What'd you say?
About 4 years ago. Something that happened 4 years ago.
It very well could be, because it's like she's saying you're unfit because of something that's happened, or the people that you have around or had around you. Who is the person on the couch, the Lisa person? Who is that to you?
Really nothing. I just been there. Like, they took us in. I used to go with her niece.
Okay, bitch, I thought I was tripping. I thought you was fucking with her.
No.
Like, shit, I thought I was going crazy over this motherfucker, because you talking about some, he younger than me, and I'm like, this is a bitch. Like, I'm confused like a motherfucker.
No, I used to go with her niece.
Okay, listen. I thought I was losing it. Like, no. Like, damn, I thought he was a she? No. Okay, so do you still stay with them now?
Well, I'm in a situation that, something just came up, but, I'm working.
Because that's who I thought I was talking about. Because I keep seeing you stand in the doorway, or somebody stand in the doorway. Like, are you going to come lay down? Like, are you going to come lay down? Like, what's going on? Like,
oh, no.
So when you say it's a he's younger than me, I'm like, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm confused. But now I see. Okay. Whew, you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I do.
I'm trying to understand something too. Besides the person in jail now, how else do you connect with jail? Were you in jail?
Was I in jail? Some years back, I was.
Because that's what I keep feeling like I'm talking about. Not necessarily the person that's in jail, your friend. I feel like I'm talking about you.
Mm.
Okay.
That was like 2016.
Okay.
Well, I went to jail twice, but funny stuff going on around here. So.
Right. But I want to understand something. Now, I don't know if we're talking about just the issues, because what's the situation of, I don't even know how to say it because I don't want to, like,
2018?
like defrauding the system or getting something or that you shouldn't have gotten. Like, what are we talking about? Like loopholes in something. Like, like, was you getting something you shouldn't have got, or was you like selling something you shouldn't have received? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
Okay, then I'm just gonna have to.
Get my taxes soon, but
No, I'm talking about around that time, like 2-3 years ago. Okay, so I need to.
I went jail for cutting up somebody.
Okay, that's completely different then, because I also want to understand about, and maybe this is what we're talking about right now. I don't know. How long have your aunt had your children?
She just got them like before my birthday.
Okay.
Like 15. No, the 11th. February 11th on my grandma's birthday.
Okay. So I have to understand because I don't know what we're talking about. So, okay, you went to jail for that. Understood. But there's something else about defrauding the system. Like, were you getting stamps and you shouldn't have been getting stamps? Or, like, what are we talking about?
Yes, I'm getting stamps because she just got my kids. I offered her, she want my EBT card, and she tells me no, just get myself together. Then day before yesterday, she was like, "Oh, she's spending $300 a week in food," and I'm like, "I don't even spend $300 in food. Like, I cook, and I let them, if I don't cook, they eat like noodles and stuff like that. But in a way, I'm spending $300 a week."
Okay. Understood. Got it. Oh, because I was like confused, but now I see. Okay. She's probably going to cause an issue for you if you're not careful. And this has probably been something she's been wanting for a minute, for like to keep these children or to get the children, because I feel like there's been conversations about you and your actions and the things that you've done or that you're doing where they felt like you shouldn't have had these children. Um, and I kept feeling like defrauding the system, like you're getting food stamps and you shouldn't. So if she may be saying that to someone, like she won't even give me the food stamp for these kids. You know what I mean? Like she may be saying that because I keep hearing that.
So maybe she's trying to backdoor me, right?
Pretty much. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I felt like that too. That's why I told her to bring me my kids. Because 1 minute it's like, before you got my kids, I made sure that you understood at what I said about my kids. Now I was starting, and some weeks in, you send all these text messages. I ain't got time, baby. Not me. Because I'm to the point now, I would take a trip up there.
But she doesn't want you to get them because there's something, yeah, I understand, but I want you to really like listen. Like whatever it is you have to do, you need to do it because it feels like, oh, they're not in a safe environment. Like whatever is happening, like oh, they don't want them around. She don't want them because she trying to chase, she trying to get, like, it's a lot that's happening.
She trying to say that because of what happened in 2018. It done surfaced back this year with the
Oh,
police. I
oh,
got my kids. I ain't worried about that. That's why I want a house.
got
And
it.
I'm gonna get my house because I claimed that. And I'm trying to do that all right now, but it's like I ain't telling them nothing. But I still want my kids. And she told me she was gonna get my kids. She was gonna get them over tomorrow. Or first she said next weekend, then she said tomorrow. So yes, it's quite a few there. If she do some stuff like that, I am gonna take a trip. So I
Okay.
might be. But I
Well,
will take a trip.
it seems like it's a lot going on, and I feel like she's
Because they
gonna
funny acting.
push it
Yeah,
out.
like they got my back. Now you got my back, 1 minute you don't. And all that my daddy all done was in the same house as I was, growing up. So they got each other back besides me because, I'm on like the middle. Including what my mama said, I'm the middle. Because I've never been close with either or. I just got back close with them some years ago.
Well, for whatever reason, she's not wanting to give these children back. And it feels like she's going to push it out. Like, well, I can't come down there this weekend, or like, it'll have to be next weekend. Just give me a few days because I have to, like, I can't do it just like that. I have to, like, it feels like there's a
Yeah, I
pushback.
felt that. I felt that when she talking about some she ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. You got money. I know y'all. Y'all got money. Y'all bank.
Yeah, well, there feels like it's a backdoor kind of thing happening. And if something is circling back around from 2018, like maybe it all needs to be taken care of so it doesn't look like it's an unsafe something kind of whatever this is.
It's about, okay, I don't want to say this out loud. A domestic third party violence thing.
Yeah, right.
But see, I'm trying to get me a house. But they told me it won't be ready till like May or June. And I'll be the first one they call. So that's why I'm not in that area. When you see the lady on the couch looking at TV, I'm not over there no more because I'm over here.
Oh, oh, got it. Understood.
So I'm trying to make sure my kids are safe. And she don't get me wrong, when I talked to her, she was like, oh, where they gonna sleep at? Well, where they gonna be at?
Right.
It's not their business. It's not their business. They're my kids. I got them. I'm their mama. I got them. I'm street smart and book smart. I got them.
This don't look like it's gonna play out well, because there's something about you having to sign some papers.
And I ain't signing nothing. You know why? Because I still ain't even giving my kid's birth certificate. I ain't getting no Medicaid card. I ain't getting no Social Security.
This is not gonna be good for you. As far as your children are concerned, you got to move very quickly, and I don't think you're in a position to be able to move as quick as you will need to move on this. So you got to, let me be clear. Let me just say you this. Because even if your aunt say not this weekend, but next weekend, because it feels like you're gonna keep trying to push it out, but it keeps feeling like it is either not all of the children, or it is like two of them, or it feels like if they bring the children back, you will have to send them back for some reason because of either where you are right now. There's going to be something because either they stay there or they go back there to where they are right now. Either way, both scenarios feels like you're not moving fast enough to stop either process.
So what I'm supposed to do?
Move quick.
Because if I go and get them, like if I pay somebody, like just take a trip, and I go get them, why do I got to take them back?
Because it feels like where you're staying at right now, they're not going to be fully welcome there. Let me just be quite honest.
No, they ain't going to be here. They ain't going to be here.
Exactly.
Yeah, they ain't going to be here. They going to be somewhere else.
And you have to go and put them back where they are.
With her?
Or with somebody, but it feels like they're not going to be with you.
They'll be with me. I just want them to I just want to work and get my money up. But I will come at night. Well, that was my plan. It's getting on my nerves.
I understand. I hear you.
I just don't want them up there. It's too far. And I know people get attached to my kids. But they don't know what's best.
I totally get that part. I want you to hear me when I say this, Leona. They kind of need to be where they are right now. I want you to move very quickly, as fast as you can, to make these things happen. Because you're trying to go and get them and put them there and you do this. It feels like it's still not going to be the best strategy. Even though you mean well about what you're trying to do, but it just feels like they're still going to end up right back where they are. And that's going to be more fuel and ammunition against you instead of you just kind of moving fairly quickly in the process of what you're trying to do now. You understand what I'm saying?
So you think I get the house?
I think you need to do what you need to do to get that house. And not have somebody stay with you and not staying with someone, even if you have to. Is this subsidized housing?
Hmm?
The place you're talking about, is this subsidized? Like low income?
Habitat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they build houses for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I go through vocational rehab. So they give me all types of resources.
Yes. Whatever you need to do to make this happen, just need to make it happen.
Gotcha.
Okay? Because both situations just don't feel healthy, honestly. And so I want your children to be good and be with you being good, because both situations just feel like it's not the healthiest. Let me just say that. And I don't want, because I done been in a space where my aunt had my daughter and was talking crazy, and I was like, bitch, I'm about to come kick your door in. And I was gonna go to jail because I'm just that kind of motherfucker. And I don't want you to be in that same position.
So my kids are my heart. I understand what you're saying, but you know what I mean? I think before I do. But sometimes, you know, like I've been dealing with these people so long that, you know, I had my mouth closed. I literally have my mouth closed and respect them, but soon I say something, I'm being mean. And how I'm being mean, but y'all can speak your mind, but soon I do it, it's a problem.
I don't know which house it is. Let me be clear. I don't know if it's the place where if you go and pick them up, you take them to, or if it's the place of where they are right now. But both situations feel like, no, I'm going to say it correctly. You're right, Yehuda. It feels like both places are unhealthy for the children. If you were to go pick them up and take where they're not really with you, but they're with you, but they're not with you, that feels extremely unhealthy because of something that's not right that's going on there or would be going on there. And I don't understand that. But it just feels like it's not healthy for some reason for the children's sake. For the children's sake, that feels like it's completely unhealthy to me. But where they are right now, it feels like it's unhealthy for you, far as like your aunt wanting to or trying to take your children and make you look unfit. So if you were to pick them up and take them, I feel like something happens to one of the children. And then they will come and take your children. Your best option is for you to make the shit happen now so you can get your children and your children will be in the home with you and with you only. That's the best way I can put that because it feels unsafe to me. Specifically, where you're wanting to take them to feels unsafe, and I don't know why that is.
Everybody know I stay there.
Say it again.
Everybody know I stay there.
Everybody know that's where you stay at?
Mm-hmm.
You can't take them there, Leona.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was trying to get me a lawyer for that case. Because I was going to sue.
Well, I just don't want your family to have more ammunition to say that you're unfit. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what that will do. That's what that
Yeah.
would do. Talk to the people that's helping you with the Habitat of Humanity house and let them know like it's really a necessity, in some kind of way. If it whatever you can do until the house is built, if they can help you get into a low income housing. I don't give a shit if it's 1 bedroom. You need your children to be in a place with just you. So it's not to like put them in any situation or to make it seem like you're unfit or unsafe. And that's the bottom line. Trust yourself, listen to spirit, follow your soul, and make the shit happen. Okay?
Okay.
All right, my love. I'm gonna let you go. I know we've been on here a little bit over 30 minutes. I'll talk to you soon. Gratitude.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Let me bite this sandwich real quick. kind of sandwich. It's really veggie with some tofurkey. Child, who's bringing in a juicy J over here? No, you gotta take a bite with the chip. This is my first time buying these. This bread. They call them sausage rolls. I never bought that kind before. I usually put the chips on the sandwich. These chips is mixed. These is Doritos and Flamin' Hot. It's mixed. Okay, let me see. I guess I'll do somebody from the chat before we get off of here. Come on, Cozy Boy 9, let me do your reading. Send me a text message so I can call you, Cozy Boy 9. Let me do your reading. Excuse me. I ain't gonna have you on here very long. I won't have you on here very long. I'm gonna see. Just hold on. Let me do this one. And then I'll see. I'm gonna do his first. I put my number in the chat. Bad. What? Hold up. I was crunching hard as hell. Greetings. Child, what you say? Is that a question? And no, in what way? Let me call her. Hold on. I'm gonna call you back. Okay. I didn't know if you're still in the chat. I just seen that and I called you. Okay, okay, all right, okay. Okay, Cozy, hold on. Cole Brady, you got a different number? I'm trying to understand what the fuck because I just seen a text message and I called him saying that you said that you was threatened. What the fuck? What happened? Who threatened you? He threatened you how? Wait, what's happening? Not me. TJ threatened you? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. Don't need to fuck with him. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, mm, well, I'm sorry that happened. That's so. Spirit is upset with who? With you? Mm. You was lying on spirit, how? Mm, mm, Right. Okay. Um, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Cause that's fucked up. Right. Well, I show gratitude, Cole, Birdie, but I'm so sorry. And tell your fiance, okay? All right. All right, no problem. I love y'all. All right. Okay. Peace. Ciao. You know what? That should be way too much for a bitch who do not smoke. I don't smoke, and this is way too much. Like you would like. Why would you threaten people with spirit and Papa when you knew you was wrong? I'm so confused. And let me just wait. This woman just said he told them because after he did the reading for her fiance or the falsified bullshit for her fiance and told her fiance that she was fucking niggas and sending niggas money, which I know is a false thing because she's my client. And you know, if you've been around for a long time, you know that me and her have had conversations even on the live. Um, to the point where I'm like, knock it the fuck off because she loved this motherfucker so much. She overly loves this motherfucker to the point where it drives me crazy. Um, and I'm like, you need to get you together, you know. And she She's not doing that. She's not doing that. And the fact that you would say that, and then they came to you together to have a reading done to him together, because he's probably not him, because I feel like I was trying to block him. I think I had him blocked. I'm not sure. But, and then you're going to say, what, Papa? Why would you want me to say that? Well, Papa said, nobody better not fuck with me. And the spirit is mad at you because you lied on spirit. No, nigga. You just, let me listen, because please, Yehuda. You know, TJ, I should really, you know what? You reap what you sow. I don't want you to forget that. You reap what you sow. I want you to remember everything that's going to happen in the next 6 months, you did it. I don't have to do no work. I don't have to lift a finger to know that in the next 6 months, everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen. And you are reaping what you sow. We've put you on the Zoom and brought you even out to a live aesthetic time and time and time and time again. I've given you free class after free class. I've not seen you purchase a class since your free class has stopped. Too busy trying to be me, eh? Then, I'm trying to keep it pleasant. I'm going to just be messy for just a minute, Yehuda. I'm going to just be messy just a minute. Just a minute, Yehuda. I'm going to be messy. I won't stay in the mess very long. Had you come out to the Chicago aesthetic, you pulled up smelling like 10 pounds of musk dragon. You were funky as fuck, bro. You said I was driving for 16 hours. I wouldn't give a fuck if you was driving for 24 hours. You came in and you stank. And I wouldn't have said that. But Maya and myself had a conversation about it, and she thought it was funny. Your friend laughed at you, said you stink. And I paid for your hotel room. And then you didn't leave when you were supposed to leave, so then I had to share my bed with you. Because I really should have put you in there with your friend that you were on the phone with for hours, which is Maya. But instead, because see, Maya didn't want Marshall in her bed, so Marshall came and slept with me, because I didn't have a problem with Marshall sleeping with me in my bed. And so Marshall slept with me in my bed, but then when you wouldn't leave, you had to have somewhere to stay because you were supposed to hit the road and you refused. So you had to come and sleep in my bed, which moved Marshall to my bed, which we should have put both of you messy motherfuckers in the same fucking messy ass bed. Each time you came to me wanting to give up and to quit, I spoke life into you. Nothing but life. I poured into you and I told you to keep going. Find yourself, find your voice. Don't give up. And this is how you repay the soul and the spirit. Because fuck me. Fuck Quatita. No, no, no. This is how you show up and repay the soul and the spirit. Okay. All right. What are you saying? No problem, TJ. You remember you did this though. You did this to yourself. And that's that.
Hello.
Greetings, how are you?
Greetings, I'm good.
Good, good. What can I look at for you?
I don't know anything like specifically. Um,
Well, let me ask you this first. Are you getting ready to travel or where are you getting ready to go?
I'm trying to go maybe like Chicago.
Okay. Is that for just like to a trip or are you trying to go there? Go there?
Just a trip, like or basically like like the dance and stuff that I do.
Yeah, okay. All right. But were you going to enter into some kind of like competition or TV thing, but you kept missing it or something?
Yes, ma'am. You hit that on the head.
Gratitude.
That was when I lived in LA.
Okay. I also feel like you're supposed to have dance classes where you teach people.
You saying that's what it feel like?
Yes. Yes. Like that's what you should be doing.
People do tell me that it's kind of like 50-50 with me because it's like I don't feel like I'm a good teacher, but I can show you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? As far as like articulating how to like put the moves together, I feel like I'm not too good at that.
Do you know you know a dancer? You ever seen a dancer? He called himself Will the Beast.
Yes, I met him and I have danced with him.
Oh, that's why they keep showing him to me. To you, okay? Because it feels like you're up there. You're along those lines. You just don't know that you are.
Yes, man.
And you really need to like reconsider and do some things in that way. I'm gonna listen for just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Were you tricked about a baby?
A baby?
Yeah, were you tricked about a baby?
Yes.
Like either somebody like lied and said they were pregnant, or you thought a baby was yours. Which one is that?
Say that first part again.
Somebody either lied about a pregnancy, or they lied about a child being yours.
I think, I would say it kind of sounds like both.
Okay, I thought so. I just wasn't sure. Just was waiting on you to say that. Okay.
My baby mother, man.
Oh.
Definitely. I don't even know how to even put that in words. But she definitely is a lying, manipulative person.
Got it. Okay.
And I do got a question.
Okay.
If you could tap in on that, basically, because I had another reading before. Only certain people, like read the energy, but like, what is it with her? Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like she doesn't want to let me see my son, but then again, like she'll turn around and like, oh, I'm not trying to keep your son from you. Like, but it don't feel that way.
Right.
When she already have done it before.
Yeah. For me, it feels like it's manipulation and control. It feels like she sees where you're capable of going. And one, she wanted to stay connected to you. And it feels like if I can't deal with you in the way that I want to deal with you and make you kind of into the mode of what I want you to be, then I'm gonna control the situation in another way.
Yeah. I said the exact same thing.
But it also feels like she's telling people or someone, or she's saying like she's not stopping you, you just don't want to come and see your son, or you don't want to be bothered, or you won't come and get him, where it feels like you were supposed to say, for example, you know how you have this trip coming up, and she would know, and at the time of you supposed to be going on a trip, that's when she would want you to come and pick up the son, type thing. You understand what I'm saying? So when it's like, oh, I can't do it, oh, see, because I knew you didn't want to pick him up anyway, you're not a father, you like, it goes into that.
She love to do stuff like that, but she can't deny the fact that, like, even when she did keep him from me, basically, like, man, I fought her tooth and nail, like through the court and all of that. So it's like you could never strip that away from me. Like, I don't care what you do. Like, I'm gonna fight for my son. Like, that's what the fuck I'm here for. Like, I'm gonna do that.
Do you like a lot of biracial women or Hispanic women or something?
I wouldn't, not necessarily. I just, because I love black women. It's just, I feel like there is sometimes more of an attraction with lighter skinned women that are black, not, I would say, like of a different race.
Does she look biracial?
Yeah, she light skinned.
Okay.
But she black though.
Yeah.
Mama's black, daddy black.
Got it. Because it kind of just what I see is it feels like it's quite a few that you also attract that's either of a different nationality, not necessarily genomes, but like either biracial or Hispanic women, like, are very attracted to you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they be jumping the gun.
They be jumping the gun. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened, but something feels like you thought you weren't gonna be able to dance again, or you weren't gonna be able to. Yeah, like you weren't gonna be able to dance again. I don't know what happened.
Maybe two situations.
Like, did you tear something or hurt yourself?
Maybe
I don't know if it was a sprain in my ankle. It was a long time ago, but it was I was playing basketball and basically like I came down on my ankle and it popped. You know, like how you sprain your ankle.
Yeah.
So it was basically like one of those moments, and it didn't heal. I don't know if it was a fracture or a sprain, basically, but it just took a long time to heal. So it was like probably like over 9 months for that ankle to heal.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. And did you also catch a case?
Yeah, I caught a case. Caught a few.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but I beat that. So, gratitude.
Gratitude. Yeah, it's a lot of like seems like it's a lot of moving about, traveling, just really trying to make this happen. Um, it just feels like there is some sort of like dream to do this in front of like a camera, like on a movie set or on like something big. I don't know if that's a video. I don't know what that is, but it feels like the dream is to be seen like worldwide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to a certain extent.
But well, I'm
Cause
glad
I
you say that, like to a certain extent, because I want to know. Say if that happens, say you get booked for something that's big. What's after that?
for me, honestly, it's like, because I know what's behind the system and behind the industry. I don't really move too far deep into that because we know what that is.
Right.
So
Right.
you
So
know,
that's why I'm posing a question to you like that, Cozy, because I want you to hear what I'm saying to you. Even if that's the case, you need also not a plan B in addition to this thing. Um, as far as like, let me just clear. I can see you being able to do kind of small walk-on roles on different shows. Um, like that would feature some sort of like dance or something, or either like playing a skateboarder kind of role. Um,
right.
and also, I see a clothing line. Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy because I already had something like that in the works for a clothing line, and then I cut hair too, so there's something else I can draw, like paint and all of that type of stuff.
Well,
I
that
can
makes
do a
sense
lot.
because the clothes look like it has like paint or like drawings on it. It looks very skaterboard, like
Like
very
graffiti.
graffiti. Yes, that.
I definitely can do that. So it's just trying to get certain stuff in motion.
I feel like you have to like start somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
choose something, you know. Like everything is doable, but it's like where do I start? You need to start at one place first. Um,
So it's like I do the dancing, and I do the haircuts right now. So it's like I'm already doing that, so I can just maintain like some of the income.
yeah.
Because I get paid off of dancing, I get paid off of the haircuts, and I still work a regular job.
So then now it's time to implement the clothing line because that's what is standing out greatly to me, besides the dancing. And it's about who you target inside of it. And it's something about the face masks. Um, it's something about the face masks. I want you to remember I'm saying that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it feels breathable. Like, I don't know if it's a whole zippy kind of thing, but it's a face mask or a zippy from the back or something. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a face mask. So it's about doing the clothing line. And then also being able to implement the children's the for sons as well, the boys and the father kind of thing, because I can see it, and it feels like it would target a specific audience that's not just melanite, which we love, but it feels like genomes would also purchase this wear, this gear, to the point where your price point could be what you whatever you make it.
Right, indeed.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like it's something about you cartooning your face and putting it on the shirts as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can
Um,
see that.
so it's just about you actually going forward, um, and building your brand because that's where you should be right now.
Yes, man. I'm definitely doing that.
The situation with baby's mom and like relationships, like it's okay to I feel like first of all, you got to walk away from that whole shit with her. Like a no dibbling back or going backwards on that. But other things like it's okay to dip in, but I feel like it's about you staying focused and not pursuing any relationships. But if you want to get your dick wet, get your dick wet. But just like focusing on career for real for right now and not
Right.
looking at any like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Let me see if I can think of anything.
okay.
Okay. I have got kind of like I was telling you like the readings before.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of old school energy around me. Of course, I got like stuff like set up on an altar and all that type of stuff. So I want to see if you can feel that type of energy, or like would you be able to tap into uh not like too deep on like a past life or like anything of a reincarnation.
Okay. I don't know, but the first thing that came to me is Nathan or Nathaniel.
Mm, okay.
History buff, history. You were in like some sort of in charge or one of the head people in the military in one of the lies. Um, it looks like a whole like melanite platoon. Um, it feels like Silver War kind of thing. Um, because I said it because it looks like the rifles with the long like swordy thing on the end of it, but they're all black. Um, and I keep hearing Nathan or Nathaniel. Um, I feel like in that life, like I feel like you maybe had two children, but I feel like you may have died young. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. And that's crazy because the other person that had done the reading said the same thing. Like I was basically in charge of something like that, like military, or like I was a king, or just in charge of something big like that.
yes. And that's why I say in that particular life, but I feel like it's two different energies when we're talking about Orisha. It feels like it's a Ogun, Ochosi kind of energy.
Mm,
Like I want to mix them both kind of in there. Um,
yeah, they said the same thing too.
very warrior and power kind of energy, but it feels like where you are in the today's eon is like you're not fully of course at your capacity. um
Mm-hmm.
it almost feels like you wanted to not use that kind of energy because of being afraid of it putting you in a fucked up predicament or getting you into trouble.
Man, look, you just hit me. Just gave me some chills real quick. Because that's definitely what it is. Like, if I let the chaos out, it's gonna get real.
Yes.
It's gonna get real. Because I try to tell people, like, y'all do not understand, like, the energy, they don't understand it. Like, if I let it out, like, really how I want to, it's gonna get crazy.
It feels like you were also because it looks like Africa to me or something like that, where you were also would been in a tribe where they also have like a military kind of thing. Like you always fight, you always go to battle each time. Um, but it feels like you had kind of a lot of ladies in that particular eon. Like you had a lot of ladies or something in that particular lifetime of an eon. And before that, um,
Wow.
like it doesn't feel like I hate to use the word king and duke, but it feels like royalty, but almost like but your brother would have been quote unquote king and you would have been like second in line, but it feels like someone was a traitor inside of that. Um,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, you might have been the traitor. I don't know. It kind of feels like that. Like, so
Oh,
you
no.
could have
Oh,
regained.
no, don't flip it on me. Don't flip it on me.
That's how it kind of feels because somebody was a traitor, but it kind of feels like you too also had some of that traitorish energy from what I can see because it feels like you feel like you was like beat out of something, like something should have been yours. Um,
That is crazy. I didn't do it, y'all, I swear.
but those are the three that I do see. Okay. But you kind of like to be in charge, and that's that energy. So it feels like this lifetime has been very confusing to you because you're so used to being in charge or in power or in combat.
Right, right. Look, rising hips on the head, Killmonger for real.
You okay? Okay, yeah, type shit. Okay, right, right. That type shit. You feel me on that? Okay. So, yeah. Um, why do I keep wanting to acknowledge your mom? Where's your mom?
I knew that was gonna come up. She is in Virginia. Not to let her location be disclosed,
Yeah.
but she is a VA.
Okay.
That is.
It just feels like you want to show her that it's like you can really make it or you can really do something, you can really do this. Like I want her to know that, but like it feels like I love my mom, but like I want her to know that I got this or that I'm a man or I can make this happen.
Yeah, like that's the feeling. But she been, like uh, she been seeing it from the beginning. We've been through the struggle for real. You know what I'm saying? So for me to even just like, you know, manifest even living in LA by myself, like that's, you know what I'm saying? I accomplished that for me. Like,
Yeah.
and so for her to even see that, so that's the type of energy that I carry with that type of stuff that I'm doing. So it's like, she was there single most of the time. So it's like I want to show her the gratitude. Like, you did your job, you did good.
Absolutely. Makes perfect sense. Um well, I'm glad you said it like that because I feel like I need to say to you like knock it the fuck off. She already knows.
She do.
You know, so I send so much love and gratitude for all of the support that you give here at A Walk with the Ancestors and give to me. And I appreciate it and continue on with the journey. And for whatever reason, you have a strong connection to Tetron, which is also that Ogun energy too, and Shango energy as well. So More Shango, I have to say that. But for some reason, I don't know. I keep wanting to place you in there, but I also want to place you with Teglatron as well. So that can make a lot of sense too. But
Definitely.
like your
If I ever
Panther.
get the chance, not to cut you off, like, man, if I ever get a chance to go to one of the aesthetics or whatever, like,
Yeah.
it's close, I would love to be a part of that, like, just to experience that, like, I get a chance. But
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we'll be in North Carolina. I don't know where you are, but we'll be in North Carolina.
St. Louis. St. Louis.
Oh, I haven't. It's not a aesthetic, but I do have an event coming up in St. Louis in July. Someone just booked that, and she's going to open it to the public. It's a big group. So be also looking out for those details. It's supposed to be July 22nd. I'll be in St. Louis.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, I will talk to you again soon. Okay.
All right.
All right. Gratitude. Absolutely. Peace. Well, let me get my black ass off of here. We'll come back and do some more stuff tomorrow. I think I got some free time tomorrow. I might come on and do some readings for some people or something. I was gonna open the list back up, so I'll see. I ain't gonna open it up tonight. I might open it up tomorrow, the list, okay? So I show gratitude. Um for some reason, Miss Phyllis, you've caught my attention all night, Miss Phyllis. I want you to pay attention or watch your leg or your ankle or your calf area, Miss Phyllis. It's something about your one of your legs that I want you to pay attention to. I don't know what that is. It just feels like it's like the ankle or the calf area. Um, so Miss Phyllis, I want you to watch out for that or pay attention to that, okay? Gratitude, y'all. You have arthritis. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Gratitude. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.